most of what you're doing and most of what you are nothing but social conditioning and peer pressure. Why am I saying this? Just think about it. For example, your very first relationship. Did you have it because you really wanted it? Did you have it because you just met a person that you liked a lot and they liked you back? And therefore it made sense for you two to come together and be a couple? Is this why you had your very first relationship, or is it because everyone around you had a relationship and everyone around you was hanging together as couples? Or maybe because you just saw couples everywhere, couples holding hands, pretending to be happy, even on TV, on commercials, on movies, everything was about couples. Is it because you truly wanted a relationship, or did you go out of your way to find a relationship because you wanted to be like everyone else, you wanted to feel like you belong? Why did you have your first relationship? If you answer to yourself honestly to this question, you will know that probably it was conditioning. This idea of wanting a relationship was drilled in your head. You didn't really want it 100%. And this is mainly because society thrives on relationships. Society thrives on relationships because people that are in relationships, that have families, are easier to control. And obviously they will spend more money. And if they are in a relationship and they have kids, for example, they will need to hold on to their jobs because they need to afford those kids and they need to take care of them. So they will be less likely to say, oh, I don't like this job, or I don't like this management, or anything like that, I'm leaving. They will be less likely to do that because they have bills and they have responsibilities, not only for themselves but for the whole family. And for society, this is a good thing. For us individually, it might not be a good thing, but for society, it's definitely a good thing. Another thing about this is, I also said who you are. Who you are is also mainly conditioning because, for example, the gender roles are social conditioning. They tell you to be in a specific way because you're a woman or you're a guy. Yeah, if I'm a woman, I cannot be too aggressive because that would be seen as masculine and unattractive, right? So I cannot speak my mind because this again will be seen as unattractive and maybe aggressive or maybe masculine. I should wear skirts. I personally don't wear that too much, but I'm sure people have judged me because I don't wear a lot of skirts and dresses, and including in my dating life, I'm sure that mattered because I see a lot of in a lot of couples that I know, the woman usually wears skirts or dresses more often than I do. So a very small detail, but I'm sure that mattered. So a lot of who you are, basically, it's shaped on how people not only told you to be, but also how they perceived you, how rejected you felt when you were young, and how different situations that you've been in when you were younger, and maybe you were excluded, maybe you were bullied, and you learned to behave in a specific way to just avoid those situations. But is that truly who you are? Are you holding in your ideas because you don't want to tell, or is it because you know they will have repercussions that you don't want? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. And if you like this video, considering subscribing, liking, and maybe sharing. See you in my next one.